We had this little patch back here to do the other night when we quit, and knew there were some limbs down and stuff, so we didn't try to do it in the dark. But we got 0.8 of an inch of rain yesterday. Not what we was expecting. We was expecting about 3 inches and some bad storms. We had some wind, but nothing too bad. So we're gonna finish this up today. Actually waited till this afternoon to get started. Was contemplating if it was ready or not. So we're probably just gonna get everything moved back and start in another field tomorrow. We got moved over here to this field about at 10 o'clock this morning. Time we got everything, header and everything set on. And tried a little bit. It was still a little damp. Had a heavy frost this morning. So he went home, went to lunch, and I went out and got me some lunch, and took a little longer than what I expected. But he was already cutting. So after this field, we had like 4 more farms, and probably cut the next 2 and sow some wheat, because the 2 farms we'll lack after that will be my double crop beans, and I don't know if the stalks will be ready just quite yet. Up with the combine with 1 truck, and thought we was going to be able to do it no further than we are from home with the white truck, but it's running hot again. We're just trying to limp it by until the end of harvest, and then find a radiator, have that in rebuilt or something. But and we put some stuff in it supposed to clean it out, and evidently that ain't worked. We have just about knocked this field out. It likes maybe 2 or 3 passes, and this truck will probably hold it all. It don't hold as much as white. That's all she wrote of this field. Well, we got moved over here to this field. I'm gonna say it's gonna be the second worst field we got of soybeans. What's out there don't look too bad. But you notice this grassy corner, and can't see it on camera, but there's some spots out there. What happened was I had beans on last year, and I burned it down for corn, and we decided to plant beans on it again this year. So when I planted the beans, or drilled the beans, it was starting to grow up, and time it was ready to spray, the sprayer was tore up. Ended up having to get a neighbor to spray it, because there was a lot of pigweed out here, and it killed it. You can see this, some spots here and there, just like right out here. That green spot, that's really going to hurt us. And there's some more up in there, but I think overall it's some going to be okay. I think he's made 3 trips around the field and don't even have a full hopper. It's over to one side too far too. So we had a little bit of a minor breakdown. There's your sunset. Dad hollered at me a while back and said that the low fuel beeper was going off, and I put 60 gallon in there, I thought, out of my tank, 65, 70 gallon, and yesterday, and we ain't really cut that much. So I went back shop and got to get more diesel, and the tank was full. So I've got everything torn apart. The piece that goes down in the diesel out of this pump, the pickup, had come unscrewed and fell out. So I've had to unbolt my tank, pull my wires from my battery, and just get him full and that back on there. Thought I'd share that with you. That's just some of the crap that we have to put up with. We would have finished this field probably if it wouldn't have been for the fuel debacle, but we're going to still probably have most of it done, but it's getting too dark to film, so we'll bring you back in the morning or after lunch, whatever time the dew dries off. Well, we were finishing up what we didn't get last night on this farm. Got everything ready to move, and we'll bring you back over at the other field, the next field. We are winding it down. Right around 100 acres. I'm waiting on the combine. He stopped by the shop to fuel up, but even though it's still runs hot, we're going to try to use this and but give it enough time to cool down. And as soon as we get the combine hooked up to the header, we're going to have to go get the other truck out of the field. It don't have much on it. Well, it's next day. We hooked the header yesterday right out here, and had a little squeaking sound where the auger was rubbing part of the header. Dad went adjusting, was adjusting the wrong rod, and make a long story short, we was agreeing on what needed to be adjusted, what should be adjusted. Finally, a third person stopped by here, and we got it in pretty good shape. Then we had the fingers in the middle of the auger hitting. So we got that straightened out to this morning and rolling. So probably won't get this whole field knocked out as late as it is already, but maybe a good start. It's supposed to get some rain tonight, and tomorrow Sunday I think some more rain then. I've heard quite a bit of rain. I've heard 2/10. I'll probably believe the 2/10 over a whole lot of rain the way things been going. Thing looks sexy, 30 feet coming this way, don't it? Well, we got this thing warming up. It's kind of cold collared whenever you crank it, and I better get ready to go pull underneath him. Well, this field right here is really turning out some beans. Don't know what the average yield is, but between the two trucks, it's keeping me hopping. And this one so far has not got running hot. I'm giving it time to rest, no big hills between here and the shop. So it's not running over hot. It's getting up there, but it's not spilling out or anything. All right, well, time he gets that emptied, I'll have a full truck. better. So as I've mentioned, we're about to wrap up soybeans, not in this video, but 65 acres left after this. 85 acres of wheat to spray, burn down, and plant. And this October 29th, so around 7th, 10th, something like that, November, the three big seed companies here, Pioneer, DeKalb, Asgrow, and Cropland, they have big meetings at the steakhouse uptown, and they talk about their pricing and their varieties and the chemicals and whatnot. So at these meetings, at these dinners, I have some pretty big decisions to make. Blue cheese or ranch on my salad, fries or baked potato. Then here comes the big decision. I mean, we're going to have sirloins, T-bone, ribs, chicken. We'll go ahead and knock the chicken off. Catfish and maybe salmon on the menu. I got 3 different meals to figure out what I'm going to eat. So, and it's not like I got to pay for it, so it's pretty big decisions coming up. We are down just a few acres, and it's starting to get dark. We're going to finish this field. It's calling for rain tonight, tomorrow. So we'll like about 65 acres of soybeans after we finish this, and well, it's going to be dark, and probably it'll be done combine by the time I get back to this flow. So I'm going to go ahead and call this a video. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Leave me a comment. We'll catch you on the next one. There we go. That shift gears.